single day.
How are you? Okay, I'm doing good because I don't see a bad guy. So is he finally gone? Sterling?
Not that I know of.
Shit. Okay, at least they're hiding him now?
Well, he's out for the day for training.
Right. Hopefully it's anger management, right?
I don't know.
All right, because I did ask to drug test him. They won't do it. Because I do think it's steroid rage or something, but so they haven't done it yet.
He's in training we do every couple months.
Right.
Mandatory training.
Okay, so they're going to train him to mellow down, right?
I'm thinking he's in our mandatory training that's required by the state to keep
Right.
certification. We do that every couple months.
Right.
Like doctors have to go through.
Right.
Periodic training. And
What-
we're in our training cycle right
Right.
now.
So what do we do? You know, I asked the other big guy that was here that I love. You know, you seem decent. The other big guy was decent. He's always decent, okay? Except when he's got the guy behind him freaking out called Sterling. I said you're decent. So anyways, so what do we do if, you know, I had to hire a freaking expensive lawyer because he lied. So what do we do if he lied on the report, illegally trespassed me? I had to spend money to get my right to come here to do stories and record. Nothing can happen to him from the sheriff's office for lying on the report?
Well, look, have you filed a complaint?
I did. Multiple people have, and they're not doing anything.
That would be my normal suggestion.
Right.
Those decisions would probably be
Right.
made at the supervisory level.
Right.
But to start that process,
Right.
if you have it concerned, our complaint would be the way to
Okay,
start that.
so if Jason Zakowicz is not doing his job, then I have to talk to his boss,
That may be a route, I don't know.
or
I've
just
been
go.
fortunate, I haven't had to go through that. So
Right. Yeah, because you seem like a decent guy. This Sterling's got some major issues, anger problems, etc. Or do I just need to go straight to the sheriff because this is getting way out of hand and IA's not doing their job?
I don't know what to tell you on that. We normally suggest you start with the complaint process. If
Right.
it doesn't seem to address your concerns, you can ask
Right.
to go to the supervisor about that.
Right.
Basically, every one of us has a
Okay, so go on chain of command. Right.
Like the military.
Right.
Everybody
Which,
has
by
a
the way,
supervisor.
constitutionally, we're not supposed to have over us. No comment?
The
Anyways,
military, I've never been in the military. So
well, you guys are naming each other all these names that are military names, but anyways, you are a decent guy. What's your name again?
Tettleson.
All right, you're nice. You're nice. Sterling sucks balls. Thank you. You have a good day.
Just wanted to confirm your identity. Little pushy deputy, I'd be careful.
You stepped in my way.
No, I was already there. You're the one that came at me. You need to have some respect.
Your name is? And name and badge number, please.
Deputy Sterling, you already know who I am.
Your badge number.
We don't have badge numbers.
And you're searching my private property because of what
Searching
reason?
for any weapons, any contraband, anything that could be in here because you are in the commissioner's chambers and that is part of the rules.
Okay. And you search everybody?
I have searched several, yes.
You search everybody?
Yes.
Everybody that's in the court today you will be searching?
If there is backpacks or things of that nature and you're not an attorney or somebody that I know of personally, then yes.
No, actually, you just told me you knew me personally. Do you not know who I am, or do you know who I am?
I ain't got a clue who you are.
Really?
Never seen you before. Couldn't even tell you your first name.
Really?
I don't know your first name.
I figure that video went flying 1,000 hits, you'd figure you'd know who I was.
I don't get into the buzz of that stuff, man.
Well, it's a shame. You should be more aware of yourself and what you're doing. I'll let you proceed.
No. I'm not going in yet.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for opening the door.
Okay.
Have a great day, officer. Where are we going?
Thank you, Deputy Sterling. Could you give us your full name and position?
Randall Sterling. I'm a deputy first class, and I'm assigned to Murdoch Administration Building under the court system.
Okay. And How long have you been at Murdoch Administration?
A little over 4 years.
And what do your duties detail?
Primary duties are commissioners' meetings, public meetings. Aside from that, just maintaining security amongst the complex.
And are you familiar with the video that we just watched?
That was my first time seeing it.
Okay. How much of that video were you personally present for?
All of about 2 minutes of it, just not directly on camera.
Okay, what 2 minutes? If you don't mind?
About the first two,
Okay, the first 2
at the
minutes.
supervisor of elections.
I didn't see you in much of that video until the end. Where were you with respect to the film?
So they, I was behind, I come out of the side door, it's hard to explain. They went up in the elevator, I went behind them, and then I come in through the administration side around the back, and I was listening to the conversation with the county attorney. Once they went down, I went down behind them, and then you see me come out on the video. So behind closed doors, essentially.
Okay. And we've already established that Mr. Sheets was the one who filmed the video. Since you were not on the video, but you were adjacent, is there any additional details that are missing from the video that you could see from your perspective that weren't included in that video?
Especially in the latter part, when they're all in the foyer, there were people in every direction, with that being a centralized point to disperse traffic throughout the complex. There were people down the hallway that didn't want to come down, people outside the door that didn't want to come in, people in the DMV that wouldn't come outside. Our security guard, Rex, works for G4S, he's a contractor. He actually escorted some people out of the DMV because they were scared. They didn't know if it was a fight or what was going on in the foyer, just due to the confrontation. So there were people in many different directions that didn't want to approach because they didn't know what the situation was.
Okay, and were those individuals all county employees, or were they members of the public?
Both.
And the instance you just described with Rex from G4 Security, I didn't see anyone get escorted through the front door. Did they escort through another exit?
No, it was the front door.
Okay. At the conclusion of the meeting, as you were just describing, there was some discussion about containment and kind of cloak blocking access. From the video, it looks like you're standing at the doors blocking the access. Can you describe what we can't see on screen?
So, in regard to that, I am escorting them out of the door. They stop directly in front of it, so I'm limited to where I can go at that point. And another facility rule is that you can't block the entry or exit way, and you have to be within 25 feet of the door and not in the main thoroughfare. So they're still blocking there. I'm trying to ask them to move so that people can get in and out. So it's their actions that caused me to stop in the door, because I'm not going to walk in front of and stand in between them with two of them to my back and two of them to my front, obviously for officer safety. What was the...
No, I think that explains what I was looking for. Did you observe, you said that you were discussing, and for the record, it's facility rule number 13, blocking access to county building, doorway, ramp, etc. At what point did you decide to get involved in the situation and to actually escort the gentleman out?
At the last point, they had already handled their business. They wanted to see the county attorney. She herself spoke to them. Their business was completed. They were standing in the foyer, and people were not coming in and out, and they couldn't complete their business and go about their way. So at that point, that's when I interjected myself.
Okay. And did you observe any other disruptive or harassing behavior that we didn't see on video?
Not that I'm thinking of at the moment.
Okay. And in your opinion, did the activities of Mr. Sheets interfere with the public and the county employees in the performance of their duties?
I did.
I have nothing additional.
Are you resting? Thank you, sir. speak. Deputy Stern, on November 1st, did anybody actually call you to come down to see what was going on?
I was made aware of it, yes.
Who made you aware?
Numerous people,
Okay, did they call you, or how were you contacted?
both.
Okay. But you don't know who called you?
Yeah, I was called by Rex Cruikshank, who's the G4S, Kim Sternal, the facilities manager, administration office up on the 5th floor called me. There's numerous calls.
Now, when you got down to the, everybody was down to the floor after they had been to the county attorney's office, you asked them to step outside?
Is that a question?
Yes.
Yes.
You asked them to step outside. Did they follow you to go to the door?
No, they were leading.
Okay, so you followed them. So you stopped at the door, correct?
I didn't ask them to leave, I told them to leave.
Okay. You told them to leave. They go to the door, and you stood in the door talking to them for a few minutes, based on what we saw in the video. Is that correct?
Telling them to move.
During that time, people also entered the building. There were 2 people that entered the building after you had left the front door, a guy in a blue shirt, and you came back, and then there was a guy in a red shirt. So did you observe 2 people entering the building on that video?
That was both after they moved further. It wasn't the initial blocking of the door. If you watch the video back, it was...
People were still coming and going based on what we're seeing on the video.
You're missing about a minute's time of the video where they couldn't. That guy in the blue shirt was standing back waiting.
But he still entered the building. So
So
he
would
had to
you wait a
actually
minute
move
to-
around you, who was in the doorway, and not them.
Okay, I mean, I've already addressed that for officer safety. I'm not gonna walk in between them. And
But
I'm not
could you
gonna
have
lead them
walked-
out because I'm not leaving, they are.
Could you have walked outside? Because part of what was happening was a conversation, right? You're talking to them, and I know 3 of them were talking to you kind of at the same time, but Mr. Ian McGuire was having a conversation with you about possibly taking a report, correct?
Sure.
And you were saying that you didn't want to take the report, but you could have taken that conversation anyway.
I'd already addressed that with him prior, so he was just repeating his actions like he always does.
However, Mr.
So it wasn't a conversation.
However, Mr. Sheets actually went over and stepped away to, as he put it, go be by the Jehovah's Witness. So Mr. Sheets complied with those directions and didn't block the door. Is that what you witnessed on the video?
I don't know where everybody specifically was. They were all obviously in a group together.
And there were 4 of them, but
I'm sorry.
Yes.
And you're familiar with Mr. Sheets?
I am.
You've had other contacts with him?
Yes,
And are you also familiar with Mr. Ian McGuire?
I am.
And you also know who he is? You've had other contacts with him as well?
Yes.
Thank you. No more questions.
Witnesses excused. Just for the record, any more evidence or witnesses that the county testified on? Have was arrested. Here's the petition.
And I would like to call Andrew Sheets.
Raise your right hand. Swear or affirm the truth, the whole truth, not but the truth. Yes, sir.
Building and pay my property taxes. So I want to talk to the deputy.
Hey, can I speak to Mr. Tom Scott?
If you call and make an appointment with him.
Well, we did that, and somebody notified him that I was down here in the lobby, and he's refusing to meet someone that he already had an appointment with.
How do you know somebody notified him?
He just called the person, and the meeting was canceled.
Okay. I mean, there's cameras everywhere. I don't know if he's watching it from where he's at, man. Who knows?
Well, it doesn't matter. A meeting was scheduled. I'm not part of the meeting. I'm just here to record the meeting, to document the meeting, which we have the right to do. I have the right to be in this building with a camera.
Yeah, you are now.
Yes. And
What's your point?
He canceled the meeting. This gentleman came from a distance to meet him to conduct legal business.
I'm not him, so I can't help you with this.
Okay, can you request that he come down here?
I told you, you can call and make an appointment with him.
He already did.
I'm not his secretary.
He already
So
did
I
make the
can't help you with
appointment.
that. I'm not your liaison between you and him.
Okay,
I'm
the
here
person
to-
is out here waiting because he's been trespassed from the property,
Yeah.
and he would like for you to come out there and to escort him in so he can conduct his business.
I'm not. That's not my deal.
It's not your
If he
deal?
steps foot in here without permission from who he originally talked to, whether it be the tax collector or whoever, then he's going to be arrested for trespass.
Okay, what is your name, sir?
Alvin.
Alvin, can you call Mr. Tom Scott for us and ask him to meet Mr. McGuire outside? He had an appointment
I
at...
have his number.
He had an
I have
appointment.
his number.
I'm asking you, sir, you're a government person that works here. I'm asking you to call him so that he can meet Ian outside like he was scheduled to do.
You don't have to do that. He's already spoke to him. The business is handled. It's not his
Okay,
deal.
I'm a citizen requesting
it's not your
him.
deal either.
It's not your
And I'm
deal to
about
tell
tell
him.
you to leave.
No, you can't, sir. I'm being very professional, and I'm not causing you no problem. I'm not disturbing official business. You're disturbing.
You're distracting my attention. I've already given
No,
you
well, then
your
that's.
answer.
I don't need to talk
had
to you.
Your answer.
You're not the person to give me the answer. You're a deputy.
Yeah,
He works at this building.
But he is, he works with Tom, so I
Okay,
can't
would
give
you
him
call
information.
Mr. Tom Scott, please?
I can't do it unless...
Do you have his number? I don't know where his number is at. He has his number. He spoke to him.
He works here. He's security.
I know, but,
Which should be available in your list.
He's already given in his answer, so just ignore him. He has what he wants. You have Tom Scott's number. This isn't your fight. I don't know
No.
why you're interjecting yourself in it.
Because we're called watchdogs, and we're making sure the government obeys the law.
Okay. So you
Would you please call Mr. Tom Scott,
in your
please?
point, the business has been handled.
yeah, I can't go
I'm
over
not
these
telling
guys.
you.
Sir, you're a deputy. You have no official
I'm not
authority
telling
in this matter. I would ask you to stay out of this
You're
matter.
not telling me what to do at
I'm
all.
asking you. I said I'm asking you, sir.
Informing him as a member of our security team that he's been informed. I'm already aware of it. So there is no reason for him to
I
call
would
Tom
like,
Scott.
what floor is Mr. Scott on?
On the 6th floor.
6th floor? Can you call him for me and ask him I'd like to meet with him?
No, go up to the 6th floor and find him.
I can't do it.
No, I would like for you to call him to make sure that he knows I'm coming. Because there's a lot of false accusations about cop watchers being troublemakers.
I can't do it.
You can't do it?
No, I can't go over these guys' head.
So he's your authority? He's over you?
Well, he works with Tom Scott, so I can't get involved in
Okay.
it.
All right, have a good day. Bye.
Deputy Sterling.
Yes?
Yeah, I can't get involved. Okay.
Just wanted to confirm your identity. Little pushy, deputy. I'd be careful.
You stepped in my way.
No, I was already there. You're the one that came at me. You need to have some respect. Mr. Alvin, I would respectfully ask you to call Mr. Scott. Sir, with all due respect, the deputy was out of line. He is not in authority to tell you what to do. I am here on official business with the county, and I need to speak with Mr. Tom Scott of security. Please, sir.
You're not going to believe this. I just called and
He doesn't.
I don't...
What did he say? What did he tell you?
Message.
You know the regular.
What did he say? He didn't want to come down?
No, I didn't speak to him. He's not there. He didn't answer the phone.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So I think he probably.
Well, you attempted to contact Mr. Scott. Thank you.
Well, I tried.
That's all we can ask of you. We appreciate your polite, courteous behavior.
What the hell's going on? I made an appointment for 4:50 to come in here and pay my taxes. Yeah, dude. Why can't I come in the building? Because he's afraid he's gonna get filmed by Mike over there. Because how fucking corrupt these people are. Yeah, you're a fucking cocksucker. Hey, what did that asshole say?
Well, Deputy Sterling interfered with your official business. He told the security guard at the counter to not ask Tom Scott to come down. I also asked for Tom Scott to come down, and the Deputy Sterling told the gentleman at the desk, Alvin, not to do it. So they
know that I'm here to pay my property taxes?
Yes, I made every effort to inform them.
To file my appeal?
Yes, you had official business here, you had an appointment, I informed them of everything, and they still refused to get Mr. Scott down here.
You're not gonna school him into any of your thought process. I told him to come to me.
Oh, you're not here for Ian McGuire?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Who runs this show?
Okay.
Me. He's here for
we.
me, so he's not gonna help you in
Well,
any way you think he's
you're not to
going
tell me who's going to help
I
me
didn't
and
tell
who's
you
not.
anything.
Look, you need
We've
to just
already
butt
been
out.
through this.
You need to zip it, pal. You're not involved in this case.
I'm just telling you,
it is.
Yes, ma'am. I need a deputy at the Charlotte County Administration Building in Murdoch.
They're so happy to trample people's rights.
Yeah, we have a situation where the deputy here, Deputy Sterling, is preventing a gentleman from conducting business that has been trespassed from the facility. We had an appointment, and Mr. Tom Scott of security has broken his appointment, and we need to have someone escort Ian McGuire into the building so he can pay his taxes, and we need a deputy here to do it.
and zoom in.
Well, you guys look like you're really using our tax dollars wisely. It must be nice to stand around on the job. Wow, that's great.
See this bike? It's nice too.
Are you the deputy here for Ian McGuire?
Nope.
Okay, we've got 4 deputies here,
I already told you.
and we've requested from Charlotte County a deputy to escort him in the building, and I've got 4 of you men standing here wasting our tax dollars. With
He's
your
already been told what he can do. The tax office closes in 5 minutes. He can come back tomorrow, he can pay his taxes on the
No, we had an appointment.
Who'd you have an appointment with?
He knows. I've already explained it.
Tom Scott.
I've already explained it to him.
18,500 administration building. There are 4 deputies standing here, and none of them say they can help us. We need to know who you're sending, his name, and his cruiser number. What are you smiling about? Are you happy about the way you conduct yourself? Interfering?
I'm happy.
Yeah. You're happy interfering with people's business?
I can smile unlike you
Yeah.
because you're angry every time I see you.
You bet. I'm angry at people like you. Government scum.
Yeah.
Nazi brown shirts. You're the type that obeyed the Hitler types.
I don't have any brown on me at all. It looks pretty green to me.
Yeah, you look like you're a military uniform ready for Vietnam. Combat.
Trying to catch up to your hat.
Good luck. Good luck. So you think it's funny to interfere with official business? A man trying to conduct business that has been trespassed from this building, and you order the gentleman inside not to call Mr. Tom Scott. Who do you think you are, pal?
I don't know. Don't know.
You're a wannabe. Unbelievable. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
So hard.
You did. We saw it. We got it on video.
We got 3 different
Yeah, you got it on video.
I'm staying away, man.
Okay, guys.
It's on video.
We're not doing all this in the hallway. We can take this out. You guys handle your business upstairs. You can take this out.
Excuse me, sir. I'd like to report a crime with simple battery.
You take this out.
Can he file a report outside?
Of what? Battery?
Yes.
I'll review the cameras. No, I'm not doing that. You handled your business. It's time to go.
We can't stay here?
It's time to go. No, not impeding traffic. You're stopping. You're disrupting business, man. I've already discussed this with you.
I'm just documenting what public officials do.
We're just exercising our First Amendment right.
I'm not talking to you.
That's
So
okay.
handle your business. It's time to go.
Are you giving me like a lawful order?
Yes.
Wow.
I'll have to obey it. What's your name and a badge number, sir?
You have it.
Good on, gentlemen.
I guess we're gonna refuse to identify yourself, then.
You have it on many videos.
I'll have to put that in my report too, Sheriff's Office.
That's fine. Have fun.
What is it? Sterling? Yes, you can file an, yeah, it's more like
I don't have that. That
dull
doesn't
brass.
exist
Wow.
anymore. Yeah, 3028.
3028.
Are you gonna process my report of simple battery, sir?
Sure.
I was in the hallway. The woman in blue approached me and punched me in the
Okay, we're
hand.
not blocking the entry
Correct.
right here.
We actually got tons of video. We were welcoming the voters for that they voted.
On the 5th floor at the attorney's office?
No, at another one. So we're not
I don't know
impeding
what you're
anything
talking
anywhere.
about at all.
Okay, that's
I don't
fine.
care what you're talking about because it doesn't concern
Oh.
me. It doesn't concern me. at
What
all.
is going on, Randy? Why? I can tell there's like a bad attitude.
Yeah. Good day, guys.
He's very disrespectful.
Yeah. The lady in the red shirt's making me very nervous.
I don't understand why I'm not allowed in a public place.
So he just violated the law.
Guys, you can leave or it's about to go further. Who wants it first? We're not sitting here in the entryway blocking.
I'm not. They have a way through.
Out of the DMV that can't get out.
I'm going to sit next to Jehovah. I'm going to sit next to Jehovah. Can I sit next to Jehovah?
People can't get in and out. You're blocking the door. Okay. Try me.
This is getting... Hey Sheriff County, this is Sheriff County Copwatch. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.